Hey y'all, welcome. I think you can hear me pretty well here. I'm gonna go ahead and crank that up though. Hey y'all, welcome. Oh, that doesn't need to go full down. Hopefully you can also hear the music in the background. I think so. Welcome. I know it's been a little bit of time. I'm going to try to be a bit more consistent this year with actual streaming and, you know, getting my stuff out there for people to actually see and click on. Which is fun, which is good. Excuse my nose today. I have really bad allergies. Cedar was really high today for some reason. I wish I knew why. My body could just be like, oh, you've lived here your whole life? You don't get allergies anymore. But alas, it does not. Cool. So today we are finishing up some stuff on iHog to get beta out. I have a lot of I have a lot of OSC functionality done, which is great and nice. The next thing I need to really do and really need to focus on is getting OSC in to work. And that's going to take a bit of tinkering with, which I figured is something I can do today. I'm still trying to get set up a little bit here. And then I'm on YouTube, right? But feel free, chit chat, say hi, say welcome, all that good stuff. I'll be getting and going in like 2 minutes here. I know it's kind of early if you're tuning in from Facebook. I know it's kind of early. It's just the name of the game right now. Hey Dragon Dust, welcome. I'm doing well. Just chilling here and getting stuff done. How are you? How are the holidays this season? I'm trying to get into live mode. YouTube is like the worst to figure out how to get live on. I don't know why, but it's like it always asks you like, hey, by the way, do you need to go right now? And it's like, yeah, I'm already going live. No. Just already going. There we go. I'm almost ready, I promise. It's just, no, it's not made for kids. Oh, that's nice. That's, y'all Europeans get a lot of fun that way. Oh, hey Dustin, welcome. This time you get to check this out. Yeah, but you Europeans get good long holidays, so that's nice. I've already started that work grind again. Cool. So like I said, I'm working on OSC to come in. I'm trying to turn on Do Not Disturb. Again, this is all stuff I should have done before I start, but for an hour. Thank you. There we go. Cool. I'm also, like, I've started the app icon. I decided I'm going to do it completely from scratch this time. Including icon, just to be a little bit different. I also realized I really like apps that have a black background for the most part. So like the icon has a black border, just because if my background is black, then it's like a transparent type deal, which is nifty. All right, so I gotta figure out how to get OSC actually in. I got OSC to work. It sends out messages, which is really nice. So if I do that and then OSC you later. I still haven't bought it yet. I really need to. And then it's gonna launch soon. I actually haven't tested a lot of the OSC out. Let's see. If it decides to load. Unable to bind interface. Well, that would be because I probably don't have it set up. Device. 192.168.86.22 and the IP Yeah, that's wrong. Okay. 8,000. On. Now we should get slashes. Yay. Encoders. Encoder. Whoops. Down. Up. Down. So it looks like it's coming in. Well, the down's not coming. Hold on. Views, encoder wheel. Okay. Oh, well, yeah. I didn't send it off. If you don't send it off, it's not going to work. So that makes sense. Great. And I need to go and fix that device settings real quick, or else that's going to bother me forever. Device settings. So this device is IP console, and this should be console's input port. There we go. Okay, so next time I build it, it'll change. Let's do device programming. Oh, it's not on. I have to toggle it on. On. Why is it not? Oh, go get your coffee. I have mine. I got this mug as a white elephant present a while ago. Oh, thanks, Destin, for hosting. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate all the support. It's great. Thank you. Yes, please go get coffee. Destin, I know at one point you were talking about not having like warm coffee. I don't know if it was lack of not having coffee or if it was lack of like coffee getting cold, but my wife got, I can't pull it, there's not enough slack. My wife got me this like coffee warmer from Mr. Coffee, and it's super simple and it was super cheap. I think it was like $10 or $15, but basically it just turns on and it keeps your coffee cup warm. But that was always an issue that I had with whenever I streamed and had coffee in the morning. Okay, so now these just aren't working. But why? Okay. You ran out of coffee. I see. Now that yeah. I mean, my coffee maker is also too far away. So why is that sending master? I thought that blind was supposed to already be done. Okay, well, we're gonna work on OSC out today. I didn't think about doing that one. This is what happens when I don't actually double check what I'm doing. Yes, gotta get one of this link. Yes, I will. I will send you the link, just because it has saved me a little bit. Like even while working, just because then I don't have to go and warm it up in the microwave, and it keeps the coffee cup nice and warm. Okay, so why was that not working though? We have highlight. No, where'd it go? Front panel programmer, but where is? Sure. I wouldn't have put them all separate like that. Highlight blind clear. Haha. This is why. And let's open this to the side. It definitely is. I mean, I really wanted one of those ember mugs like that you can temperature control, but I can't do the ember mugs purely because they're just so expensive. Like they're like fancy and like you can temperature control with an app, but they're like $100, and I'm like, I can't spend $100 on a coffee cup. Like, that's just not something that is in my mind to do. Button function is what I'm missing. Clear, highlight, clear. Cool. Let's go real quick and hog for manual, because I, for some reason, just don't have these all memorized yet. I think it's gonna be highlight and blind and clear, but where'd this go? Oh, I'm short timed out. Nice. That's fun. For the Wiimote to trigger lightsaber sounds. That's super fun. Yeah, we use it for like Wii remotes to trigger like different projections and stuff through QLab or any kind of OSC, to be honest. So it's been my, like, since Hog doesn't run on PC, it's been my tester to at least get OSC out, which has been really nice. OSC mappings, there we go. And we are, of course, like, so one of the struggles with the Hog manual is that it doesn't actually have all the MIDI notes, all the OSC mappings like listed. And when I mean struggles, it really is a struggle. Awesome, welcome back. Hopefully your coffee's nice and fresh and hot. You would think, because you would think that we could also get those added in, but I am putting it on a to-do list to get that done. Let's do good. Awesome. I think you stepped away as soon as I talked about this Dragon Dust, but I'm gonna open up my other project here that I worked on before, and we're gonna get it out this way. But my wife got me a coffee cup warmer, so now at the end of streams, my coffee is never cold. It always just stays warm. It's not as fancy as like the Ember mugs because there's no like temperature control on it, but it is pretty nifty. And also helps in super long meetings. Okay, hardware buttons, highlight, line, clear. Awesome. That's what I thought. I just had to be sure. There we go. Awesome. Thanks for the host. Thanks for the host. I really appreciate it. All right. Have fun at work, Dustin. See you next time. Yeah, and Dustin got me hosted as well, which is nifty. So thanks, guys. I really appreciate really appreciate the support. Just trying to pump out apps here and have some fun doing it. And talk to some cool people. Sweet. All right. Let's see. Blind highlight clear is now going out. I really should have tested this, but I didn't. So that's okay. It gives me something to do on screen. Off. On. Nice. If you stream later today, I actually love listening to streams while I work. So I will definitely tune into it. I like having the Lego stuff to watch. Highlight, clear, awesome. I've also been really enjoying. Okay, so back all next. I've also really enjoyed those YouTube videos you've put out with the UI coding stuff. It's been fun to watch. Okay, back all next. That's the select button view. Nice. I have some Lego boxes back here to build. I think it's I've got Batman. No, I already did Batman. I think there might still be something with Batman related to build. But Boba Fett should be fun. That's back. Next, back all next. That's fair. Doing them in yeah. I also want to do some tutorials, but I think I do them in German. And you have some plans for YouTube this year. Nice. Yeah, I think today on like my lunch break, I'm gonna do a couple more, like a YouTube video. I've been really diving into web development a bit, so I was like, I can do something over VS Code, I guess. But hopefully your plans with YouTube all pan out well. Unfortunately, I don't speak German, so I don't think I'll really tune into those tutorials, but I will give you a playthrough and put them on, because that's always helpful. Okay, we have back all next. Okay, so I think those will work after I do that. Let's see, kind keys, encoders. So during this entire time, it should be sending. But why is it not? So new value is less than Y offset. That's true. I can do that with the subtitles. Actually, that might be a decent... I might end up doing that, actually. Let's try that. That should do the same thing. And let's do a print real quick of that encoder wheel precision. Cool. Off, on, back. Programming, encoder wheels. Okay, so it is sending, it should be sending that 2.0. View. It's not gonna say open while I see something else, and I don't know if I've plugged my phone in yet to do this. Why don't we? I have a lightning cable right here. There is a device connected. Thank you very much. There we go. Trust the computer. 137946. And it just gave me my PIN code, which is great. I mean, not my PIN code, but this here. Let's see if I can. Settings. Okay, that's not gonna do it. Okay, let's do now. All right, I want to try running this on my phone. I don't think I'm running beta, so everything should be good and dandy. Because if I can run it on my phone, then I can still do it here. And hopefully I have a way. It's just building and getting on there. Okay. because that should be sending it out. And the whole issue is that whenever I click off of, or else I just do it here. Whenever I click off of OSCKit, that little icon, that little view right here where my mouse is, it doesn't go, like, goes away. So, ew, that's no bueno. It's giving me a 169 IP address. It definitely should not be. I wonder if it's connected, because it's connected. Wi-Fi info. Because my IP address should be 192.168, not 169. Let's see. 192 dot... What's the computer's IP address? 192.168.86.22. 8,000 on. It's because I haven't said that they could. Okay. Now we're gonna go into programming. Aha. Okay, so we saw this number, this 7 light up. So when you see the 7 light up, then it's getting info from my phone, which is great. So let's go into kinds and encoders. Aha. I got 1 in there at least. Okay, so it's not consistently going. It should be sending out, like, changing values like this entire time. No observable object of type OSC bound. Oh my goodness, it just completely died. All right. I love errors. It may be missing as an ancestor of this view. It might be. It might very well be. Okay, so this is called in lots of places. And that might be the issue, is that I didn't pass it down correctly. Let's go to encoder wheels. Okay. Do I have to place it in every view before? I don't think so. I don't think that's the case, but it very well might be the case. I have no idea. Because what I've done before is this. So then in like, but I wasn't using the OSC manager here to send out values for every single button like I'm doing right now. Am I? I don't think so. Did I? No, I only use it to receive values and then to change some things. But I didn't. No observable type. Let's see. I mean, it should be an observable type, right? Yeah. Oh, I guess I don't have anything in there that will change. Yeah, I do. Right here, where we actually create a client. And then we also, in the client, we get the console IP. But I don't actually initialize the console IP, do I? It's just... See, it's like hard for me to decide, like, oh yeah, this is working, versus, yeah, oh yeah, it's not. Okay, let's go see. Do I need to... Google should help me. When to pass environment. Object, SwiftUI. I need to go back through a lot of like the SwiftUI basics, which is why I've been, I've actually been working my way through 100 days of SwiftUI to make sure that I'm getting everything correct there. And like I go back to the, and like I go back through and get a bunch of these basics just because like I know enough to get in here to get it going, but I don't know what I don't know. So I feel like I've skipped a lot of steps. So I'm trying. Only stores one value. Okay. But do I? Yeah, it definitely is. And I did enough to get me through the basics. And like, I mean, I use hacking with Swift all the time. So I'm just like, and I have a friend who's helping me be like accountable for actually learning and actually doing like the full 100 days, which is great. Because if I didn't, I'd probably already be stopping by now. But so far, I've gone 3 days into it. All right, object being present, it's important that you also update your preview code. You can see that we don't explicitly associate user settings since it's in our scene delegate with the settings. Yeah. Okay, I have a feeling that maybe I just need to have it like before. It might actually be something that I need to put in here. I don't know. I'm just gonna go placed in and we'll see what happens and maybe it'll be a bit better. Or actually, yay! Hey Jake. Yes, accountabilities buddy. It's great. Jake is my SwiftUI accountability buddy. 100 days of SwiftUI, 100. Yeah. When you're using environment variables, like I was just saying, hacking with Swift is a great resource. Literally googled my thing here. SwiftUI expects to find it in the environment before it's used. This error occurs because no matching object could be found, which is usually a result of you forgetting to put it into the environment. Okay, so yeah, I didn't. Okay, so I probably need to start in here. We'll do dot environment object OSC. Is that right? Nope. I spelt it wrong. Spelling makes a difference. There we go. Which means I'm probably gonna have to add them into a bunch of these things, but Control Command. No? I thought that's what. There we go. This is where it's gonna be. I know, I can't find you. I think this is actually where the issue is because they're all in these sheets, and if I don't pass it in through the sheets, it doesn't know where to get it from. I think that's actually where the issue is. I just realized I'm probably working way too small of text to actually be found to be useful. Okay, let's go to... I bet that's exactly what's happening here. And now if I go to encoder kind sheet, I bet that's gonna not cause the error now. That's gonna get mad at me to unlock my phone. Programming. Okay, so that's working. Let's go here. Okay, nope, it's still not consistently sending. Oh, I didn't actually turn it on. Duh. If I don't turn on OSC, it's not gonna send. Oh, look, that's a lot better. I'm still, I think I'm still, no, it's just consistently sending. That's what's happening. Okay. Can I change what that max is here? View. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, and then so now if I, that's encoder wheel 1, but if I view encoder wheel 2, it looks like it's probably still sending out that 2, so that's awesome. Okay, great. So the encoder wheels are working and they didn't crash, so that means yes, I need to go back and add in those environment variables. So let's add this as a task to do. So I don't forget. Ah, I already have a general task section. Great. And once all these tasks are done, it should be good to go into beta with the app. I just need to make sure it actually all like outputs as expected, which apparently I had messed up a little bit before. It's gonna be like, why are you sending this? Well, I'll tell you why. Jump to definition. Because you also need OSC. Oh, whoops. All right, and now I should actually be good to go back here and keep it on here. Cool. Okay, my encoder wheels are working now. I'm gonna go ahead and commit what I've done so I can see where changes are happening. Let's not commit assets yet. And now let's go ahead and commit those assets into a different one. Sure. Working on app icon. Great. Okay, and we'll just push those up. And if you're ever interested in seeing the mess of code that I have written, you can always go to my GitHub repo and check this out. Okay. Let's see here. I really need to get those into all of those sheets like I had been doing. No, these don't need. Let's go into open parts view. So this is just like a view that has the different buttons. So like here, these 3 buttons is basically what this view is. It's really not commented well. This is why I like commenting so much, because I get into it and I'm like, man, this is just a mess of blank letters. I mean, of letters. What do they actually do? And then this one is utility keys. Awesome. Now it's just a little bit easier to see. Okay, and let's do just because it's opened up in a sheet itself. I don't think I need to pass it in that many times, but I might. I don't know. I don't think I need to after that. It's just, it'll be able to, I think. I don't know. Let's run it. Let's see what happens. That was function keys. Close function keys. Yep, hardware 1, hardware 2. Unable to bind interface. I really need to start paying attention to these warnings more. Okay, so I wonder if it's how I'm binding my actual interface itself. So this is like, I'm gonna go ahead and just put a GitHub issue in here. Issues. Unable to bind interface warning. Xcode gives this warning when using OSC. I think it has something to do with the network interface. Sure. Okay. Too many windows. Why is contacts open? Why are there 4 messages? Okay. 3, 4. I'm just making sure that besides this error of unable to bind interface, I'm not really getting anything else. And it's not going to crash while I'm pushing buttons. Ten. Okay. Produce when tapping on function keys. Repeatedly. Believe it or not, with how much I misspell things, I was actually in, well, Texas has a thing called UIL, which is basically like give you it's just basically sports for nerds, basically, like where you compete for different things and different like academic competitions. I was actually in spelling UIL for roughly 8 years of schooling, so from 3rd grade to like 8th grade. Okay, 5 years of schooling, and now I can't spell worth a darn. It's great. I love it. I don't know where all those words went that I learned, because like it was like I had to learn like between 500 and like 1,000 words each year. But they are no longer in my brain. Okay, function keys should work. What else? Utility keys are another one now. Nope, I actually think I need it there. We're just gonna erase that for now and hit go. Off, on, back, programming. I already did function keys, utility keys. I wonder if I could combine my function and utility keys. That way it's one less thing to go into. We'll have to see. Setup, go to, set, big, fan, open. Awesome. Looks like I'm only getting those errors. Great. Okay, that's done. Current keys and encoders pop open at the same time. There probably needs to be a pig button there. Add pig button to kind keys and encoders. This could also be a toggle button instead of pig. think about it. Enhancement. So I realized through this, I don't have to, so like this is supposed to be like a controller for another like machine. So like it's like a remote control basically. I don't have to just be stuck to what the controller itself does necessarily. Like part of being able to do this is like, I can put my own spin on things. So like if I hold down what on the console, it's called a pig button. If I hold down pig, in theory, it should send like half. Oh, so instead of 2, it would send like 1 value at a time. Whoops, go away. And I could do it that way by having you hold on pig and you can hit it here and there. Or I could put some kind of like button or toggle or whatever I want to put here. And whenever it's turned on, it's in fine control. Whenever it's turned off, it's not in fine control. And I think that would probably be easier, especially when you're dealing with like a phone and a tablet. Like you don't have to have like both hands on the screen then to do that. You can just hit the button once and then go do what you're trying to do, and you hit it again and it turns off. I think that might be the way to go on this. Again, it's all about the fact that you're on a screen and you don't actually have physical buttons to hold down on. But I'm not gonna do that yet. And it's and that would be relatively easy to implement in OSC, because I would just send in the hog hardware pig push down but operator while you're moving, or I could make a Thorgy button. Yes, I could also make a Thorgy button. That would be that's true. I could. That would also, maybe it would just be a picture of him to toggle the fine on and off. Move. There we go. Yeah, so that would be relatively easy to implement in OSC. Also, it would just be another command I'd have to put in, which is no big deal. That's easy. Huh. Okay. So you could, Jake, go to my GitHub repo right now, because it is completely open source, and add that as an issue for something that I have to do. Anyway. Maybe there'll be a secret mode that just pulls up all pictures of my animals, of my pets. Okay, kind keys are done with their encoder kinds. Those kind sheets have them. Function key sheets have them. Okay, so that's really all the V's are hit on it. Awesome. All right, so those extra windows, those are really the only windows that open up like that. And I don't think I have to have them come in through here. I'm gonna go ahead though and put them on. I'm gonna go ahead and put the environment I don't think I have to. I haven't hit it again since doing that. Okay. Front panel playback. Great. I don't know. Is the playback gonna be one that also has to deal with that crap? I don't think so. I think the playback is gonna end up staying like that. Ew, that's messy. What happened there? Does that happen on my phone? It might. I don't know. Let's see. iHog. Playback. Sideways. I have to unlock rotation. It does. That's gross. Let's go ahead and file that issue. I don't think I have an issue for that, do I? Filter, take off. Hey, just take off the filter. Remove. Great, thank you. No, I don't. Well, it does not have proper layout for... I think that's for show objects, yeah. Playback. Keys. Playback view. Does not align on smaller screens. Oh, what screen size is that? Well, it wouldn't be in a V stack, it'd be in an H stack. It's not that one either. So regular compact view. On smaller screens, regular compact plate, RC. So views using regular / compact. Do not align. If I don't get things into my GitHub issues, they will not be happy. Like these things just won't get done. And then I also have to get them into Notion just because the way I filter things in Notion is a lot easier for me. They do not align correctly, specifically back, pause, and play. Board. Done. See, it's like it's a bug. Great. Okay. Yeah, that I want it fixed by then, but it's not beta blocking. Okay. Anyway, but I don't have to open another view, which is great there. That's what I was actually looking for here. Add a show. Not show. Great, that works. That works. Color? We're getting colors. Wait. Great. I think I have those all fixed now. All fixed. Number 5. Did I even? I probably didn't even have it there. Duh. Groups, palettes, lists, scenes, macros. All right, so I'm gonna also in here add in macros, which I need a whole new scene for. I mean, a whole new view thing for, but we'll just do groups, palettes, scenes. That's the next thing I need to do. Okay. I really want to get all the OSC out, being able to send OSC out taken care of, because as soon as I can send OSC out and I finish this stupid app icon, it's not stupid, I need a good app icon. I finished the app icon and getting all the different sizes correctly. I can actually push to test flight, which would be nice while I'm finishing it up. That way I can get stuff coming in that's the issue. OSC this is now I'm trying to do objects. Okay, so in here, in object, show object view. This is where I need to actually send out the OSC. So let's do, it's not in my paste anymore, duh. OSC helper, there we go. At environment object. You would think with how many times I just had to put this in here, I would actually remember how to do it. Var OSC helper. Right. We're gonna go ahead and skip this song. I am not feeling it. Cool. Awesome. And what we're gonna do now is here we are going to it's all a mess. It's fine. It's really not that messy. Get size, get color, delete object. So there should be a button in here somewhere. There's not a button. Did I not make this a button at all? Oh my goodness. What is wrong with me? I guess I could wrap it inside a button. I'm really just shocked that I didn't put a button in here. Goodness. Oh, no. These are the context menus buttons. You know, I can actually remember myself saying, hey, you don't have a button, but that's gonna be okay because we're gonna do something cool with it. And, well, I was wrong. Let's try to just do something. Nope. My trackpad is not happy today. All right, we're gonna do cut that and do button. I don't know. Send OSC. I know it's because it doesn't exist. What is not happy with? Send OSC is totally in scope now. I think I can also do like send OSC. Action, send OSC. Oh. Sure, just fix it. Nope, that's not. You know what's great is that it's still color coded. Because it's still color coded, that means something is working. But it works whenever I touch it, so that's always a plus sign. I don't want dot primary. By doing dot black, it wouldn't change whenever the interface changed. So like if you changed it from light mode to dark mode or vice versa. There we go. All right. Cool. Let's get OSC actually sending out now. So to send groups. So the fun part is you can't just send like a command to send groups. It's going to be based on what type you're actually sending. Because like I have to say hog hardware group, push down, push up, push down each individual number. We don't just have direct access to groups, palettes, or scenes or lists. Some of the wonderful limitations of OSC on Hog. But we can do it. I've done it before. And there's just so many things I have to take into account. Trigger OSC. So I need to first find out what object type it is. Well, okay, so I do get a whole show object, which is great. And that show object's actually going to be having me show what object type I have. Close for me. Okay, great. So object type equals obj dot, should be an object type, right? Object type I have to declare it into a variable first. Okay. And then I need to actually switch on that object type. And then an OC helper though. Hardware. Let's make another extension. It probably doesn't matter to make all these extensions, but I like them. I think it helps me organize a bit more. Show objects. All right. Send push group parameters. And it's probably gonna have the obj name. No, not the obj name. Obj number, which is honestly probably easier to send as a string, just because then I can say for each character in the string, I can do something. I don't need to return anything. Print. Oh, I spelt wrong. Spelt it wrong. Also, grammar is really hard right now. What time is it? Print push group button. Switch on object number on object type. It should be a constant because I'm not going to change it. So on OSC dot, I don't want to call that push group. Select group. obj dot get number. Does that actually return a string, or does it return? Ah, it does return a string. Awesome. Make OSC out for this group. Issue number 5, working on getting OSC out for the group for show objects. All right, awesome. Thanks y'all for watching. I really appreciate it. I have to actually get ready for work now, for work, rather than just mess around with my app all day. So again, thanks everyone for tuning in. Thank you guys for hosting. I really appreciate it. I think Cynthia did it, Dragon Dust did it, and Destin did it, which is super duper awesome, super duper appreciated. If you tuned in at the last minute or missed part of it, this will go up on YouTube later, probably tomorrow at some point, or maybe even later than that. I am going to put out a new YouTube video tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. It's not iOS related, it's more web related. Thanks, Dragon Dust. You too. Have a good day, y'all, and I will catch y'all on Thursday, same time, same place. Bye.